Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the number one show in the cryptocurrency space. It is November 14th, 11:02 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the crypto markets are taking a small correction today. But if I had to say, we probably said this was going to happen, right? I think it was 2 days ago, Roddy. We were at a $79,000 Bitcoin. We ran all the way up to a $93,000 Bitcoin in less than 48 hours. What was expected when this happened? I mean, look, there was a chance that we kept pumping to 100K. I wouldn't have been surprised if that happened. But anytime that we have such a massive pump, right? Such a massive pump, you do see some sort of a correction. And that's exactly what we're seeing here today. So for me, it's not time to be scared. But you asked me yesterday, you said, what are you buying today, Jake? I said, absolutely fucking nothing. Because the markets are going to correct. And what are we seeing today? A little market correction.
Yeah, but literally, first of all, what's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Make sure you like, repost, all that good stuff. If you're watching over on YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe, share with a friend. But here's the thing. Okay. That's what you said yesterday. But the day before that, when Bitcoin was like high 80s or mid 80s, when it pumped to 93K, it would have been a good opportunity to buy. My point is, better to DCA all day, baby. But yeah, I mean, we're pulling back a little bit. It's part of the process. You know, I haven't seen a lot of people panicking on my timeline, which is good because usually that's the case. But yeah, I mean, Bitcoin's at $89,000. It's a miracle.
Yeah, you can't panic. We're at 80. I think it's at, let's just go ahead and pull it up. We'll go through it right now, guys. Make sure to smash that like button if you are joining us. We're at 87,910, $3,000 ETH, 210 Solana. We'll go through this in a second. But I was even saying too, I mean, I see a world where it comes back into the 70s. 70s might be the lowest this cycle, but it's just like, I mean, look, I'm not a genius. I'm not a rocket scientist, and look, this is unprecedented territory, right? We never had a pro crypto president, but anytime that crypto or any type of asset class, especially in the crypto space, let's just talk about Bitcoin, goes from 64,000 to 93,000, it makes sense that you're going to see it come back down. But anyways, it's all about setting higher highs and then also higher lows, right? So I do think that if we get into the 70 range, it's not time to panic. It's a great time for those people that were sitting on the sidelines to go ahead and put some money in. Let's say what's up to everybody in the chat. Look at everybody saying good morning. Guys, can we put some GMs in the chat so we can give you credit? We can say hi to you. Edgar tagged me in a great Instagram story yesterday of him getting after it. Good morning, Josh. How you doing? Crypto Journey's in the house. What's up, Miles Journey? Miles Journey, we would like an update, please, on your running. This is very, very important for us. And Hovey was the first one in here today. Be Kind is here as well. Pepe, what price by the end of the year? We'll talk about that in just a second as well, Rodney.
Yeah, most definitely, guys. Good morning. Welcome. And yeah, I mean, this is a little pullback. We're due for a little bit of a pullback. And like you said, we love red days because it gives us the opportunity to buy more. But good morning to the chat. What's up, Javi? I actually got the Javi coffee this morning, baby. Let's go. That extra large from,
Is it Javi? Why do I keep fucking saying Hovey?
It's whatever. I call him Javi coffee. No.
Yeah. So yeah, the thing with the pullback, like these are great, guys. These because here's how I look at it. Don't take my advice. Good morning, Squad 52. How you doing? Good morning, Josh. Crypto will go higher. This is what we talked about yesterday. I might actually, guys, and I say this humbly. I say this very, very humbly, I might be the most accurate predictor in the crypto space. And the best part is that all of it is on if you go to my Instagram feed, sure, I have had some bad calls. Everyone does. But in terms of like what's taking place in the global cryptocurrency market cap, my predictions kind of scare me. But here's the thing. You want a pullback. I mean, at the end of the day, I've been saying this the entire bear market. I've been saying, we said this 3 months ago or 3 weeks ago. Yeah. MOG was at a $700 million market cap. I go, I hope MOG pulls back to 500 million so I can put more money in. I hope Ponky pulls back to around 200 million so I can put more money in. This was when Pepe was at a $3 billion market cap. I said, I hope Pepe pulls back. It pulls back to 2.2. So we should all be praying. If you're religious, if you believe in God, Jesus, Muhammad, Hashem, as the Israelis believe, or if you're atheist, or you're spiritual in California, you believe in a higher power, we should all be praying that the crypto markets pull back so that we can put more money in, right? More into Bitcoin, more into ETH. I hope, don't you hope that we get a soul back to like a 150 soul before it runs to 750? We should all be hoping and praying. I hope that the meme coins pull back so we can get one more chance to load up because this is how the crypto markets work. You set all-time highs, which a lot of them are doing. You're going to pull back. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a $5 billion Pepe now. I said that when Pepe ran to a $7.7 billion all-time high back in June. I said, we're going to see a $3 billion Pepe again. We did. And now I wouldn't be surprised. Pepe just hit $10 billion last night. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a $5 billion Pepe. And that's a great time to put more money in. So yes, long term, we want this to go up. Yes, it will go up. Yes, we are in a bull run, but this is just the natural ebbs and flows of a cryptocurrency market. You go up, you go down. You go up, you go down. It's not a straight line to the top.
Yeah, and there's gonna be a lot of new people watching us, especially as the bull run starts to kick in. We're gonna get a lot of brand new people into the space, a lot of retail. I have a lot of friends who have never purchased crypto before hitting me up, and they don't understand that it doesn't go up all at once. We have pumps, we have a little bit of a pullback. Same thing we had in 2021, where the markets peaked at in May, didn't do anything for a month, and then absolutely sent and hit all-time highs in November. So this is part of the process. There's a lot of traders out there, betting on Bitcoin to dump. There's a lot of traders out there betting on Bitcoin to pump. So this is part of the process. Completely, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Now, I don't know about a 70. Do you think a $70,000 Bitcoin?
Not 70 on the dot, but in the 70s, I think it's possible. Let's just go. Let's take a look at the charts here. So we just talked about Bitcoin, $88,000. I'm not saying it's likely. It's 87.9, right? But if we look at it on the monthly, I mean, look, a month ago, we started at $66,000. What's this range right here? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's high 70s, 75 to 80. I think that a pullback and a correction to 75 or 80 could be very, very likely. And that will probably be the floor if it does happen. And then someone just put in the chat too, January 20th is when the pump begins. That's because that's the day that Donald Trump gets inaugurated. That's another big buy the rumor, sell the news event. Just like I thought that the election was, right? A big buy the rumor, sell the news event. Yeah. Which it was a true buy the rumor news event. If Kamala won, I think it would have been a buy the rumor, sell the news event. If Trump won, like we predicted, it was going to pump to Valhalla. Now, I made a video about this today. I said, I don't think anyone predicted that Donald Trump would send these things to $93,000 per Bitcoin. I don't think, did anybody have that on their bingo card? I don't think one person.
No. I was saying this last night, if there was no one a year ago from today predicting that Bitcoin would be where it's at right now. No one thought these politicians were going to come out and run on a pro-crypto campaign. No one thought that they were going to have Elon Musk, heading the Department of Government Efficiency, which is the acronym DOGE. No one thought all these bullish things for cryptocurrency were going to happen. But now we're in, like I said, uncharted territories, and a lot of those things are happening. And that's a lot of our news story today.
Yep, absolutely. So Bitcoin, 88,000, like I said, no one knows. I don't know. I'm not telling you what's going to happen. I'm telling you that I think that a correction is normal. Then the pump continues. ETH, though, for me, is still a very underperforming asset. This is my largest holding, Ethereum. I think it will perform. I think that we will see a $6,500 to $8,000 ETH. 8,000 if it outperforms expectations. 6,000 is, in my opinion, guaranteed, not financial advice, just my personal opinion. Solana, very undervalued, 211. The thing is that we've seen meme coins really start to run. We haven't really seen altcoins run. But when you're looking at some of the other altcoins, just look at this right here, right? Solana, very, very close to its all-time high of 250. It was up to 225 yesterday. BNB has already surpassed its all-time high. Bitcoin has already surpassed its all-time high by a lot. ETH is $2,000 away from its all-time high. It's only 60% there. So for me, I do think that ETH is probably the largest underperforming asset in the top 10. Even Cardano had a nice pump. Now, Cardano is something that's, we skipped over XRP. We'll talk about it in a second. But Cardano is something that's, it showed a lot of strength starting here in November because Cardano was a dead token for a while. When we zoom out and we look at it, it had an all-time high over $3 in 2021. And then it was trading 90% down for about 3 years. It didn't do anything until this week. It literally was trading at 30 cents until this week. And then we saw a 66-cent Cardano. A lot of that might have been rumors that Charles Hoskinson is going to be working with Donald Trump. He's already went to the Capitol Hill. He's already tried to pass pro-crypto legislation. I think he's going to have a big role in it, which I think will be good for Cardano. But Cardano is one of those tokens, the altcoins, where, look, we've seen meme coins launch on Cardano. We've seen swaps being built, but we haven't seen that mass migration that we're seeing on other blockchains. So Cardano's showing strength. I still hold Cardano, still bullish on Cardano. I still think that Cardano could break all-time highs. Tron was actually down the entire week, not doing anything and getting a late time pump. Maybe Justin Sun allegedly is taking profits on his peanut and First Nero on Ethereum. Why do I talk? I like Justin Sun. I shouldn't talk shit on him. SHIB doing well, up 30% of the week to a $15 billion market cap. Toncoin, another one that's not really doing so much, but maybe because it's just had such an impressive 2024. I mean, this started the year at $2. Toncoin's one of the best performing assets still on the year, up 124% on the year, although it hasn't really done much in November, which is a little bit shocking to some people. Avalanche is at $31. Sui doing very well, up 43% of the week at $334. How about PEPE breaking into the top 15, Roddy, at an $8.7 billion market cap? And last night we did see it crossed that $10 billion market cap range for the first time in history. You can see right here, it happened last night at 9:15 p.m. $10 billion market cap range. Obviously, this happened after PEPE was listed on Coinbase. Obviously, this happened after PEPE was listed on Robinhood Exchange as well. So PEPE in the top 15. Can we say we're surprised? Nope.
Nope.
Exactly how we predicted it. Polkadot has fallen out of the top 15 now down to the 18th ranked cryptocurrency.
Suck it, Polkadot.
At 484. And we usually round out the top 25 with PEPE, but it looks like we're going to round out the top 25 with Kronos. And we have a new member of the meme coin rankings in the top 26,
Peanuts.
which is Dog with Hat. Guys, this was a token that was at a $1.5 billion market cap, I would say a week ago, right? I mean, when was that?
Yeah, listen on Coinbase.
A little over a week ago. We had it below on 11/4. So 10 days ago, Dog with Hat was under a $2 billion market cap. Now it's up to close to a $4 billion market cap. Rodney just said it. It was listed on Coinbase. Rodney, question for you. Do you think that we're going to start to see more meme coins get listed on Coinbase and Binance? I mean, Coinbase is listing the biggest ones, right? Top 3, top 4, top 5. Binance, though, is listing, I mean, really any meme coin. Like they've listed many meme coins this month that have been trading below a $10 million market cap, which is unheard of from Binance.
Yeah, I think that Coinbase is going to get more and more liberal with listing meme coins. And the reason why I think so is because it seems like they're going to be under less pressure from the SEC since Donald Trump is going to get elected. Hopefully Gary Gensler gets fired, and they're probably going to be more open to listing more meme coins because, you know, Binance has said in the past, CZ has famously said in the past that the community decides on what gets listed, right? If it has enough followers or enough volume and those sorts of things. Even though things different now, they're listing small caps. They're a little more liberal with listing meme coins. Now Coinbase, and one day listed a Dog with Hat and PEPE. And the two unique things that those meme coins have is that they really don't have a use case. Whereas the other meme coins that they listed, and maybe Degen's a meme coin, maybe it's not. It's a base meme because it actually has utility. That has utility. Shiba Inu has utility. Bonk has utility. And of course, Dogecoin's Big Daddy Doge. So I do think that going forward, Coinbase is going to be a little more liberal with listing meme coins. And we also have to take into account the fact that Coinbase missed their numbers for their last quarter for like sales or their target revenue. And so when you think about listing these popular meme coins like PEPE or any meme coins in general, like they're going to get volume. It's going to get them trading
so
volume.
much.
And people love meme coins. Meme coins are like the NFTs of this cycle. So I think that Coinbase is going to be way more open to listing more meme coins.
That's a good point because at the end of the day, it's like we are still in America, and at the end of the day, Coinbase has shareholders, and their main job is to bring in as much revenue as possible. Now, they've been doing it a different way, right? Coinbase is the home of all of these different institutions. All the ETFs that went live, the Bitcoin ETF, the Ethereum ETF, Coinbase was the brokerage, the company that's hosting those institutions, right? They're the ones that are processing all the trades in and out. So they're making a lot of money and revenue from that. But yes, at the end of the day, I mean, how many people went to Coinbase to buy PEPE yesterday? I would say
I did.
I would say tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands. I wish that we could track that.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. I mean, we could probably, I think you could check the volume on CoinMarketCap on how much it's getting from CoinMarketCap.
For Coinbase alone?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, I'll check it out.
I think you can for PEPE. I think it'll tell you there. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people are going to be downloading Coinbase, especially in the United States, since we're becoming more and more of the big crypto hub. And Coinbase is the most important exchange, in my opinion. It has no coin. It's a publicly traded company. They've been in the United States forever. They've been fighting like the battle for regulation on the home front. So yeah, I mean, I think anything listed on Coinbase, even though it's not the biggest exchange, I think it's the most bullish exchange.
So look right here, Coinbase, $282 million in the past 24 hours.
Yeah.
Coinbase takes what fee? I mean, do they take like 2% of every transaction fee?
I think if you have like the premium service for Coinbase, they don't take much of a fee.
They don't take any fee if you have the premium Coinbase One.
Exactly, but you pay like a subscription. But if you don't have it, I think they take a small fee.
Like 2%, 3%, I think is average.
Is it 3%? God, it's a lot.
Let's just say 3.
Damn.
So if it is 3%, then Coinbase made $8.4 million yesterday alone just by listing PEPE. Now, if you do that over the course of a year, especially when more people come, it's a great listing. And once again, I will say that this was predicted because Coinbase appointed a true Degen to their executive team and Jesse Pollock. Before Jesse Pollock was appointed as a Coinbase executive team, they listed one meme coin on their exchange in 3 years, and that was Bonk, who I believe is also tied in with the Solana founders. And then after Jesse Pollock was named on the executive team, which was 1 month ago, congrats to him, they have listed 3 meme coins. They have listed, I think their listings has went up about 9,000% since Jesse Pollock has been executive. And I don't think it's going to slow down. And you know what I like about Coinbase is they're listing the good ones. The Degen one, there might be some I don't want to say
it's good. It's good.
I don't want to say insiders, but like it's closely connected with Coinbase, right? With Farcaster,
with Base, yeah.
With Base. So it's like that might be like a little. You guys are buddies.
Farcaster's used for like not just Base. It's used for a lot of things. Farcaster's been out for a long time. It's a crypto like social media platform.
Yeah, but the DOGE, it launched on the Base chain. Now, my question is when is Coinbase going to list Bread on Base? Right? They listed Doge, they've listed SHIB, they've listed Bonk, they've listed WIF, they listed PEPE. Fun fact, Brett has actually been trading above 40% of those tokens in terms of market cap this year in 2024. Brett was the number 5 meme coin. Right now it does about 70% of the volume on the Base chain. Has one of the strongest communities we've seen, and is on a run up to a $1.5 billion market cap. When do you think, and do you think that Coinbase will list Brett this year?
Yeah, so I think right now what's going on with Brett is that the reason why people are using Base, like we said, it's 70% of the volume, is because of Brett. So if you get rid of Brett, you put it on Coinbase, it doesn't really incentivize people to use Base as the Base chain, pretty much. But what we're starting to see, like Miggles, Mr. Miggles, shout out to the Miggles army. I mean, they hit 80-something million this morning. So we're starting to see other Base memes start to pump. So that's good, because that means that hopefully we can get some other memes on Base that can hold up the Base chain, while maybe Brett does take his little voyage to Coinbase. But I think right now, they understand how popular memes are. They understand like the power of meme coins. And look at the reason why, Tron TRX is doing so well is because of meme coins. So they don't want to take the number 1 meme coin, the main reason why people are onboarding to Base, off of Base and make it easily accessible on Coinbase just yet. But the thing is, like, they're going to do it eventually, I think. Hopefully, because it's their baby, right? Why not list your number 1 meme coin that was created from Jesse Pollock, not created on the network that Jesse Pollock created in Base? And I'm not sure how much Jesse has to do with listings, but I think that, maybe he definitely on the team does help, but I don't know about listings.
Yeah, I think he definitely has a say in it. And I'm just guessing because I interviewed him at the On-Chain Summit, and just I mean, who was the only people that came out to support really were meme coins on his chain.
For sure, yeah.
You got to connect with a lot of people, and I think that it really changed his idea and perspective on Base. I know that, or on meme coins, excuse me. I know that Jesse Pollock is not in charge of listings, but I would imagine as one of the 8 executive team members, you might have some sort of a say in what you're listing. And Jesse hasn't been wrong so far. And I think that the Coinbase executive team was like, oh, wow, we made $20 million yesterday from listing 2 meme coins. Thank you, Jesse.
Yeah, you got to be living under a rock not to realize that, the reason why people are, are so crazy on crypto right now is because mostly Bitcoin and then meme coins.
Absolutely. So
I do have some news too, if you want to get.
Let's go through this one. This is actually a little bit of a controversial topic. I'm excited to hear what people say. So this is coming from Donald Trump. He made a video. I'll read his quote. So Trump announces reparations for white people. He says he will ask the Justice Department to penalize colleges that consider diversity, equity, and inclusion, otherwise known as DEI, and fine them so he can pay restitution to white people who he considers the real victims of racial discrimination. Now, like I said, this is definitely controversial, and I'll be the first one to admit it. What Black people have went through in America has been terrible, right, in the past. What Native Americans went through when we first came over to America has been terrible. What the LGBTQ community has been through has been terrible. Rodney, what we are seeing right now is that people are trying to fight what happened in the past with racial discrimination in the present. And we see it right now with the Asian community. A lot of Ivy League schools are denying Asian students because they have too many Asians that are already going to school there. We saw it with Disney. That was one that made the headlines. But a lot of white straight males are getting discriminated against because there's too many white straight males that are working in the workforce right now. I don't think that you battle what happened in the past and the discrimination in the past by more discrimination here in the present. I don't think that works. I think at the end of the day, you should have the best students come to universities, and you should have the best people, whether they're white, Black, Native American, Jewish, Christian, whatever it is. You should have the best people work for your companies. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, well, it's an interesting conversation. When you think about reparations for slavery, it's kind of crazy because to me, it's like nobody here was in charge. Nobody alive had slaves, right? In the United States. Slavery is not just a thing unique to the United States. So it's kind of fucking, to me, it's silly. But the DEI situation, so this is like their mindset on DEI, right? The truth is, a lot of you'd say minorities in the United States, mostly Black and Mexican, and even some white people, right? Minorities in America, I mean, like trailer trash, you know what I mean? Like minorities, they don't have parents that can set them up for success. Like not a lot of people have parents that have money to pay for college or to give them those opportunities that some other people get. Now, here's the thing. I get it. I understand your intentions behind it, but why are we hiring people based on their race and not on qualifications? Because I always tell people to ask yourself this question. If you're getting heart fucking surgery would you rather have someone who's the most qualified, or would you rather have someone who was hired because of their skin color? Think about it like that. And that's for any service. It doesn't matter what it is. I want the person who's most qualified, right, to do the job, to get the job, so I have the best outcome, right? Because equality opportunity and quality outcome is different, right? Equality of opportunity is pretty much giving everybody the same opportunities in the United States, which is most people have those opportunities, but it's harder for people to get there. Like, I could be whatever I want if I wanted to. You could be whatever you want if you wanted to. But maybe one of us has parents that could pay for things. One of us doesn't. We have to take out loans. So it's different, right? But equality of outcome is insane. So everybody gets treated the same. The reason why the United States is so great is because people get rewarded usually with money for being awesome at what they do, and that creates competition. So in my opinion, if you're firing people, this whole DEI thing and reparations, when you're firing people based on their skin color and hiring people because, they're another skin color, like, yeah, those people should get money for getting canned from their job when they were the most qualified. It's ridiculous to fire someone and be like, oh, we're putting a colored person there because, that's just what we should do right now. Like, yeah, I mean, the thing about slavery is that happened so long ago. None of us had slaves. Why would you do that? But the reparations thing, I wouldn't say even reparations for white people, but reparations for people who got fired. It's like, yeah, that was recent. That just happened a few years ago. Like, of course we should pay those people who got fired from the jobs unfairly.
Yeah. I think at the end of the day, it's like, we should have the best people doing the job. The best students should go to the universities.
Yeah.
The best people should be doing the jobs, right? You shouldn't hire someone because they're black, they're white, they're Jewish, they're Muslim. You should hire someone because they're the best. We got Gilbert Burns in the chat. Shout out to Gilbert.
Yeah,
he's liking
Gilbert.
what we're saying. That's like we're saying. So Gilbert's fighting. He's a fighter in the UFC.
Let's talk about Gilbert's story.
One of the best in the world. It's like, Gilbert, imagine if you were fighting and Dana White's like, hey, Gilbert, we know you're a killer. You'd probably actually love this, right? You would love DEI in the UFC, but we're gonna have a 5'2" Asian lady fight you because they haven't done so well, and you're gonna fight Zhang Wei Li now for the welterweight title. Like, it wouldn't make sense. The best need to fight the best, and the best people need to do the jobs. But yeah, let's talk about Gilbert's story. You posted a great thread on Gilbert Burns the other day.
Yeah, most definitely. Like, when you think about like someone like Gilbert Burns, which this is the American dream, coming to another country and grinding your way out to become something great. Like, he's obviously a made man now. I don't know how much he makes, but obviously he's done very well in the UFC. He's very successful. And like, he had to work to get there. People don't want to do the work to get there. And the thing is, like, maybe another fighter. Let's talk about some imaginary fighter. Maybe some fighter was born into a very affluent family in the United States. They had money to put him through all these different classes, MMA classes, jiu-jitsu and kickboxing. He didn't have to go to school or work another job while he trained. He could focus just on training, but that's America. It's a game of poker. You're dealt a hand and you got to play with it. The thing is, in my opinion, is breaking the cycle. For example, I have shitty parents, you know what I mean, that didn't help me with anything. But now, as a person, am I going to be that same shitty parent? So it's breaking the cycle so that your family can do better and just stop complaining about it. Because once you realize that politicians, the government don't really give a fuck about you and they just act like they do, the better off you are. And once you take like personal accountability for your life, then that's when you can actually take control of your life because you actually have control. So yeah, I mean, it's insane that people like DEI,
Yeah, it is wild. And you mentioned, you're like, I don't know how much Gilbert makes. Well, I know Gilbert has been in crypto. He got into crypto 2020, 2021, held it all the way up. I don't think he took any profits, held it all the way down. And now I'm sure he's very, very happy with what's going on with crypto. I love Gilbert. He's a big Trump supporter, UFC fan. I think he's a UFC fighter.
Think about this. A Brazilian immigrant who came here with nothing and got everything as a Trump supporter. It's so against the narrative. It freaks people out.
I love it. He'll be out here in Tampa on December 14th, 1 month from today. We got to get Gilbert on the podcast. Absolutely. And we know Gilbert is a big base Brett supporter as well and a Brett holder. So I'm sure he's happy to see that Brett has now reclaimed a $1.42 billion market cap, up 11% on the day, Rodney. How about base Brett? Almost flipping Popcat again. So right now, base Brett is the number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 meme coin in the world. Let's take a look at the meme coin market. So Dogecoin absolutely ripping, up 102% on the week, $57 billion market cap. Shiba Inu, 32% on the week. Pepe, 104% on the week. Dog with Hat, 68% on the week. Bonk, 66% on the week. Rodney, one thing that I'm seeing right now when we're reading this, let's just look at the top 7, for example.
Yeah.
100%, 104%, 66%, 66%, 54%, 1,300%. Shiba Inu only up 32% of the week.
Still not bad. 16.
Do you think that Shiba Inu showed all of its cards?
This may be controversial. First of all, shout out to Shiba Inu for getting to the bear market. The bear market destroyed a lot of meme coin projects, and except for Doge, Shib, and Floki, maybe Baby Doge down there somewhere, there's not a lot of OG meme coins. But here's the thing, baby. that number 2 spot's up for grabs, baby. Pepe might come for everything you fucking worked for. Because remember, Shib's already on Robinhood. Shib's already on Coinbase
and Binance, everywhere.
Pepe is a meme older than Bitcoin. I think it resonates with a lot of people. It's older than it's internet culture. So I think that Pepe could take that number 2 spot. But I think that Pepe's going to keep. I mean, Shiba Inu is going to keep moving. $16 billion market cap is still crazy.
Yeah, but it also comes down to showing all your cards, and also like here's the thing. Shiba Inu launched in 2021 when people really loved meme coins, but they wanted some utility, right? It was bullish to have utility. Dude, Shiba Inu built so much utility.
Yeah.
How many people are using Shiba Inu's metaverse and their plot of lands that they had?
My thing is like, who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck about a layer 2, baby. I care about price go up and funny memes and funny shit on my timeline, but that was the meta when Shiba Inu hit the scene. Shiba Inu was a trendsetter. After Shiba Inu made Shiba Swap and fucking their NFT, like literally every meme coin was a cookie cutter version of that. Like they wanted some sort of utility. But what we realized over the last few years is that these meme coins that are offering all this utility is just useless. Like we're tired of useless utility. We want useful. We just want community. We just want to hang out in a Telegram.
I want memes.
Yeah.
I want good, funny memes. That's it.
I want to hang out a Telegram. I want to hang out a live space. I want to change my PFP. I want to tweet about something. I don't want my bags to go up.
And I want chart go up. I want green candles.
Yeah.
You know, if you can provide that, I'm very, very happy. But I put out this tweet this morning. I think there's a lot of truth to this. Really, there is. I said, all you had to do was buy some of the top 20 meme coins over the past 9 months and hold until 2025. It's not rocket science. Is that true or false?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's true. It is true. And we've been saying that forever. I mean, there's some meme coin plays here and there that like will do some insane X's. But mostly if you just got Shib and Mog and Punky and Pepe and Doge and you bought during the bear market, even the top altcoins, you're looking pretty good. But the truth is like people like to gamble on the small cap
because you can find a peanut, you know, you can find a peanut, but a peanut is like, this is something rare. That it has to go viral, you know, like you have to find something like, I mean, what else can you relate peanut to? Like you never have a squirrel, which if it was a dog, I don't think it probably would have went viral, but not as viral. You never have a squirrel that is viral already on the internet. Like he was famous on TikTok, get taken from people's house, euthanized, Elon Musk tweeting about it, Donald Trump tweeting about it right before the election day, and then it launching and then Binance listing it. Like it's once in a blue moon. Congrats to everyone that got in, but I don't know. My strategy's always been like, it's tough to, because I've lost, I mean, bro, I can't tell you how much, I've probably lost hundreds of ETH gambling on just random shit coins, right? Whereas if I would have just taken that 100 ETH and put it into Pepe, Brett, Whiff, and Bonk, it would probably be 400, 500, 600 ETH right now. So, but then again, if you take 10 ETH and you put it into Peanut, it's worth 30 million. So
exactly,
everyone has their own strategy. Some people are like true degens. I mean, dude, I still think that if you're buying fucking Mog and Punky, like you're a degen. You're a degen. But it's just like there are some people that fucking pop that Adderall, drink some Red Bulls, throw some Zins in, and they're on Dex tools and Dex screeners trying to hit those 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 X's, which I love it. More power to you. I just don't have the mental capacity to be. I'm already on my computer all day, but like I don't have the mental capacity. I think if we didn't stream and we didn't make videos, we could probably just fucking crank some Adderall and be on that shit. Like I'll do the 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. shift. You do 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. and we'd probably make more money than we're doing now. But how would our mental health be?
Yeah, exactly. But there's a lot of people. That's what the important thing about being in the meme coin space, like getting these wins, is like being in the fucking trenches. Because you don't hear about Peanut if you're not in the fucking trenches. You don't hear about the DOGE one that hit like 400 million if you're not in the trenches. There's so many meme coins that nobody hears about because they're not in the trenches. Like you want to buy something and you don't want to do the work. You know, meme coins it's a crazy lucrative space if you're in the trenches and you get like the fucking meta. You got to be in there. You got to be in the game. You got to be in Telegrams. You got to be in live spaces. You just got to be a straight degen because that's what it's about in the meme coin space. You can buy and hodl the top meme coins, fine. But if you're looking for like the crazy plays, you got to get in early. But you can only get in early if you know what's going on.
Yeah, you do. Yes, but like when we're talking about Peanut, it's not a good example because. But I saw Poe Ether on X. Yeah. He tweeted about it at $10 million market cap. You know, if you got in then, it's now at a $2 billion market cap. That's still a 200x, and he gave it to you for free. He's in the trenches. So, yeah, I think that everyone just needs to have their own. Like, dude. I mean, you and I are the anomaly. I mean, I'm probably the anomaly. I'm probably on my computer less than everyone that's in here. You know, I can't be on it all the time. You know, it's like my strategy is so simple. I buy the top 20 meme coins. I buy the top 10 or 15 altcoins, and I hold till 2025. It can't be more simple than that, right?
Yeah.
That's just kind of how I do it. There's people like B Roots. B Roots is in the trenches, bro. He's in the 100K market cap plays, throwing in 0.5 ETH and trying to turn it into 500 ETH, which more power to you. But yeah, I think that everybody, like, you have to just know yourself. Know thyself. Rule number 1, know thyself. Rule number 2, never sell your Bitcoin, according to Donald Trump.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, most people have 9 to 5s, and it's almost impossible for them to be on their phone all day. But that's literally what it takes sometimes if you want to be successful. Finding these small cap gems.
We love Benji on base. Shout out to Benji on base. Absolutely love it. Ripping too. D Martinez, what are you talking about? There's only one true God, the way, the truth of life. Jesus said it himself. You should have no other gods before me. I mean, I don't really get into religions, but I just know that there's other religions. And if you believe in Jesus as your God, believe in Jesus. If you believe in Hashem and you're Jewish, believe in Hashem. If you believe in Muhammad as the prophet, believe in that.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat or finds your lost remote. You know what I mean? Like, I watched that movie Heretic recently, which is really good. And it just goes to like the history of religion. It's same but different, in my opinion. Yeah,
I think that, like, as long as you believe in something, I think that's good. I have friends that believe in like the universe and believe that, like,
Buzz Killington walking in here, fucking one true God.
Yeah.
Like, oh fuck it, this is not a fucking church. We're
just. I really do think even atheists. I was like, I personally believe that, like, this world is so profound and complex and special that there has to be something that created. I'm actually starting to believe that we live more in a simulation more and more every single day.
Or we're just a bunch of horny, like, super monkeys that just want to fucking procreate, and we're just on this earth. We're just a smarter animal.
Yeah, but who put us here? Like, at the end of the day, something put us here.
Like what?
The camera switches. We need Coach back. Now you're actually doing a good job. Is it tough to switch the cameras?
Sometimes you see me over here fucking.
Yeah, you're like working, you're doing that. Yeah, it's definitely tough. But I mean, at the end of the day, I definitely believe in God. I think that believing in God gives you like a higher purpose. Especially when things are going good, you have someone to thank. Especially when things are going bad, you have someone to go to.
Yeah.
And like ask for help. So at the end of the day, I've never once said, like, my God is more great. Like, I know some Jewish people that do. Some Jewish people would argue that statement that guy said because Jesus was a Jew.
Yeah,
he was born Jewish. He left. These aren't my thoughts, but a lot of Jewish people think that he was a bad Jew. He left. He was like an outcast. He started his own religion.
Yeah, they hate him.
Yeah, they didn't like him. Well, but then again, Jesus didn't like what was going on with the rabbis. He thought that the rabbis and the people that were running Judaism were like corrupt and using God the wrong way. So I think it just comes down to like what you believe in. I would. That's one topic that I would never.
It's very complex.
I would never try to convince anyone of religion. No. You're Christian, beautiful. You don't believe in God, beautiful. You're Muslim, beautiful.
Fantastic. Yeah. It's interesting. One thing that always got me is like, because I was very religious growing up. Like, I went to church like 4 times a week, Bible study, choir practice, church, 2 different churches on Sunday. But I got to an age where I was like, a lot of things didn't make sense for me. But as I've gotten old, and I'm like, I don't really believe in a higher being. But as I gotten older, I realized that a lot of things can be people. If you need, my thing is like, whatever you believe in, whatever keeps you going, whatever like is your light in your life, because the truth is no one knows. Nobody knows.
And how do we not know where you go when you die? Like, how many people have died on this earth?
Yeah.
Hundreds of billions.
Yeah.
If not, hundreds of billions. Yeah. There's 8 billion people right now. And then up until, there's been like, how did we not know where you go when you die?
I don't know. Yeah, because no one's been able to come back from the dead. You know what I mean? Maybe someone had a heart attack and resuscitated.
I know, but dude, we like 100+ billion. Like, nobody knows. How is that a mystery? How is it a mystery? Like, where you believe in God, but like, is it proven that God is real? I mean, I believe in God, but is it proven?
It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense to me. None of it makes sense. It just doesn't check out.
But even the people that are true believers, like, yes, you've had signs. I've had signs.
There's got to be a fucking video on YouTube or something,
right? Like, but there's a video on YouTube saying that the earth is flat. And there's a video on YouTube saying that the earth is not flat. There's a video on YouTube saying that God is real. There's a video on YouTube saying that God is not real. Reincarnation. I don't know. It's all complicated. That's the beauty of life. But that's fascinating to me that it's like 2024 and not one person knows where you go. Not one person knows. I always wonder. I've had a lot of family members die. My dad, my grandma, my grandpa, my uncle, and I'm like, dude, like, they were here in a physical form, and then like they're just gone. Yeah. You can't see them, you can't talk to them. Thankfully, I never saw any of them dead. My older brother, that's how he found my dad dead. Yeah. And I would imagine that's probably just like a hard image to like get out of your mind, like. Just like incredibly sad when you go there, like your dad, he's talking, you're used to him, like hugging him, seeing him, then he's no longer there, like lifeless. Like, I do think that your soul is just like taken out of your body. Like, your body is a physical form, And I do believe that we're a soul inside of our bodies, you know, like,
well, I'm hoping Elon Musk comes up with that Neuralink thing. So once my conscious can go to like a sick robot body, that'd be sick, dude. Like a little
that would be kind of cool.
Cyborg, yeah. Have a big robot dick, dude.
Yeah. Crazy. You'd still like, we would know who Rodney is. There's this like on the news. It's like breaking news 911. Robot gets loose and goes into an all ginger sorority at University of Georgia. It's like, that's Rodney. Rodney's back.
Dude, fucking like a jetpacks and shit. Dude, I'm trying to be a robot. Elon, I'm trying to live forever.
By 2030.
Would you want to live forever?
No.
Be crazy.
I mean, like in this age, yeah, 29, I'd be down. But no, I don't think that you would. I think, dude, after year 3000, you'd be over it.
Year 3000. Yeah, I think so too. Like seeing everybody you love like just die, you know, that'd be crazy.
Well, will they live forever?
Maybe it honestly.
And then again, just on that, like if everybody that you love died, you would have other people like love a lot. Like, well, everyone would die. You'd probably get like desensitized to it. Like you would probably view people like you probably spend more time like because you're gonna be here forever. I'd be like, dude, I only have 90 years with Rodney. This bitch is gonna die in 90 years. What a weak ass. Like,
I know, right?
Let's fucking like let's go party. You want to go to the strip club, Rodney? Okay, I'll go. I'll go this time.
I go this time.
Yeah.
But want to get to some crypto news?
Yeah. Kayla says we don't talk about death and it's inevitable to so prepare financially. Yeah. I mean, dude, I like yeah, it's an open book. But anyways, I have like a will, right? Like if I die, I have a will that my family will get it. Like, and
ain't nobody get my shit.
But of course, I hope I don't die. Like I'm 29. I hope I don't die. But like, dude, there's people that are 3 years old that die, 5 years old that die. And like my uncle is like, he's 70. My mom like wants to get him. Like, it's just a very like weird thing to get someone to sign a will because it's like, hey, you might die. Like we need to make sure your assets are good. But I'm like, I'm 29. I have a will. It doesn't mean that you're going to die. It just means that like
be prepared.
You have assets. Like if you don't have a will, the government takes your assets. You realize that, right? Like if you don't have a will, like my crypto, whatever I own, my Rolex, if I don't have a will saying this goes to a specific person, the government takes it. Crypto is a little bit more difficult. Like how do they find it? How do they get it? But technically, like they do get it. So it's just like prepare, get a will.
Prepare, yeah. Most definitely.
Let's get into some crypto news. I'll pull it up. I'm going to take a piss because I've been drinking a lot of water because I'm still sick.
All right, cool. You got me up?
Yep.
All right, cool. So I thought this was pretty funny. What the fuck? From Litecoin. Dude, why is my computer being so fucking stupid? I hate this computer, dude. I'm going to fucking... this is funny from Litecoin. It says, due to current market conditions, I now identify as a meme coin. And obviously Litecoin is one of the top altcoins in the space. So I just thought that was funny.
Wow, that's kind of based.
Yeah, and they've been like shit posting and bull posting and stuff like that. Like Dogecoin was responding to them and like all the other, because they have like 83 million followers, right? Which is crazy. It says, I'll be here all week. Make sure to tip your waitress. Like they're making like funny shit on the internet. I don't know, comedy. It says, I need a new slogan for my transition to a meme coin. So I've come up with take the L. What do you think? So I thought that was hilarious. But what was also interesting to me is how the market's preemptively like just reacting to Donald Trump, right? Because obviously Donald Trump, you know, he's bullish for cryptocurrency and those sorts of things. A lot of people are bullish on Trump becoming, the president. So Trump's crypto support may see China's restore a digital asset market, Hashkey Head says. So obviously, if Trump's going to become super pro crypto, right, and Trump's going to be and make the United States a crypto hub, other countries don't want to get left behind. So they're going to be more and more open to cryptocurrency. Remember, back in during the last bull run, China and Russia banned mining. They made it illegal again. Like it was just a big shit show. So that was pretty interesting. Now, this was also interesting to me, and we saw this, and this is the reason why PEPE got listed on Robinhood. Remember, when the SEC came out and declared, not declared, assumed that some things were securities, which they weren't. They never got deemed securities. Robinhood delisted a bunch of fucking cryptos from their platform. But yesterday, remember, they added Sol, obviously PEPE, Cardano, XRP. So they delisted those good coins and put some back on because they think that regulatory action is not going to be as fucking crazy. Right. So I thought that was interesting that the market's preemptively and just people are preemptively reacting to Donald Trump becoming the president, thinking that we're probably going to face like less and less harsher regulation. So I thought that was interesting. So like it seems like the rest of the world's preparing for a Trump presidency and for the cryptocurrency space to be less fucking crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, sorry, I had to take a little pee.
Yeah, tinkle.
Yeah, I've been chugging water because I haven't been feeling too good. Yeah, I mean, Trump is president. And I think that they were preparing for it before he was elected. Like they were preparing for like the EU was preparing for a Trump presidency before he even got elected.
Get ready, squares. You know, yeah.
We saw what happened with obviously all the different organizations, once he was elected. But even who was it? I think that a lot of the newspaper articles, a lot of newspaper articles in America that came out to support Joe Biden didn't support Kamala, didn't come out and endorse Kamala. So a lot of people were preparing. Even who's the founder, the CEO, not Steve Jobs, founder of Apple, CEO of Apple, Tim Cook.
Right now, yeah, Tim Cook, yeah.
Tim Cook, nice gay guy.
Is he gay?
Super gay.
Oh,
yeah, super gay.
Yeah, wow.
Not like flamboyant gay, but still.
Yeah, not like, hi, I'm gay, everyone.
Yeah, but super gay, super nice.
Yeah.
And
that's how I feel about you. Super gay, super nice.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. But he was talking with Donald Trump like weeks before he got elected.
Yeah.
So he knew what was coming, and he owns a lot of cryptocurrency. Like he was in an interview back in 2018 saying, Tim, do you own Bitcoin? He's like, look, I don't want to get into it, but I think that everyone, he's like, and this is not financial advice, he said that, but I think that everyone should have a little risk on investment into cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. They're like, what do you own? He's like, I own some Bitcoin, I own some Ethereum. This was 2018.
Yeah.
And this guy,
wow.
How many billions of dollars does Tim Cook have? He's got a lot of money. So he's pro crypto. Ahmed.
Big pump now.
Ahmed Hasnawi.
Are we moving?
Says big pump now. I say the name Ahmed like that because that's how your pop does it when he goes, what's up, everybody? This is Ahmed.
Hi, guys. This is Ahmed. I miss your pop videos, man.
We are pumping
Bull
again.
Run's back,
Yeah. We are pumping again. Yep.
What are we looking at?
We're looking at 88,000.
Let's go.
88,798, $3,100 ETH. Solana, we are pumping right now, guys. Where's the speaker? You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. Look at this big discrepancy between market caps and the dominance of Bitcoin. $1.75 trillion is the market cap of Bitcoin right now. The market cap of ETH is 378 million. The market cap of Solana is 101 million. Maybe there is a world where Solana flips Bitcoin or ETH. Maybe there is a world, Rodney, where Solana flips ETH. There could be.
There could be. Remember, like Solana's the premier go-to spot for meme coins right now that fucking are sending, that are bullish. I think it could happen. I don't know. The crazy thing is that the bull case for one of the big bull cases for Ethereum was the move to ETH 2.0, the merger, right, from proof of work to proof of stake. And like yesterday, ETH was popping, and then like the transaction fees are still $30 a swap. Now that's still a lot, but compared to the last run, that's not bad.
No, bro, I literally had multiple $88 transactions yesterday.
Oh, did you really? $88?
Yeah.
Well, compared to hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, but 88.
Damn, what the hell were you doing yesterday?
I was just swapping some meme coins
for
Ethereum. And then I go to the base chain. I swap some base meme coins, a cent.
Yeah, same thing with
2
Solana.
cents, 3 cents.
Yeah.
Why is that, man? They need to get that figured out. I don't know if they ever will be able to. Is there any way to lower the gas fees?
Well, you have to think about something like it's scalability, decentralization, and security, like the big three that every blockchain has to the problem they have to fix. But the thing about Ethereum is that there's so many fucking people using it. Like as soon as like any other network gets as much volume as Ethereum, then I'll and it can keep the fees that low. I'll be more bullish on them, but they're just handling so much right now. But probably they said it's never going to be like dirt cheap like a lot of these other networks, but it'll be significantly cheaper.
How about Sui? You got any top meme coins on Sui right now?
So we know we're talking about Axel on Sui, baby. I'm actually putting a video out after this, and it's like Tron. It's hard for a lot of people to onboard, but definitely Axel on Sui is probably one of the best meme coins on there. It's another network that not a lot of people use, but it flipped a lot of other. Sui was pumping, right? It's like the water chain, Tron's like the red chain, we got the blue chain. Wait, is Sui the new blue chain?
No, I love base, but I think that I love base, but I think that like when you look at Sui and look what it's done since its launch, it's been absolutely incredible. So Sui is now the number 14th ranked cryptocurrency. I want to find the top meme coins on Sui. It's at $3.33. This is a newer chain too. This launched in 2023. It's insane, dude. What they have done since 2023 is absolutely insane. But Sui's up to 333. They're building meme coins. It makes sense when a token gets this much, this fast of a rise that it probably will build out its meme coin market. But it's at a $10 billion market cap today. Axel on Sui is one that we like, and maybe there's going to be more. Maybe there's going to be. This is like, that's the thing though. Is like we've been in this space for a while. We remember Solana before it had any meme coins, right? And we remember it was right around November, December, January of 2023 into 2024 when everybody started migrating over to Solana. Same thing happened with Tron. Remember when Tron first launched all of its meme coins? Yeah. Sundog, Bull, everybody migrated over there. Same thing with Base. Everybody migrated. The goal, like to really win big, yes, you can try to be on Dex Screener, but like just find the chains that haven't pumped yet and put some money. Don't put some money. Don't listen to me. And find the tokens that could be runners, like Inu and AVAX. Like remember that? Like that went to 400 plus million.
Crazy, yeah.
400 plus million.
Yeah, most definitely. Shout out to Kayla in the chat, XRPL memes. I mean, there's some other networks that no one really uses for meme coin. So that's interesting. But yeah, you can't, I think like where you want to be is like, instead of us like recycling money and moving money, which we're doing in the crypto space, is that we get so much retail in the crypto space that every chain can get some love without us recycling money. You know, that's
I think SWI will be big. We'll keep our eyes on Axel. For anyone that wants to know, we are calling it a $10 million market cap. Could it go up? Yes. Could it go down? Yes. Invest at your own risk. But I do like SWI a lot. And I think it's one of those chains that's underrated right now. No one's talking about it.
Yeah.
And if they build a meme coin ecosystem, I mean, you're going to see tokens run to the hundreds of millions, maybe even the billions of dollars of market caps.
Yeah, most definitely. It's like it's modeled after like an actual model. It's like created after like a real amphibian. It could be like the water animal or like the mascot for the SWI chain. So pretty bullish on that.
I like that. So that's one of the blockchains on our radar today. Interesting news when it comes to World Liberty Financial. So everybody was just kind of shitting on it. I don't know. I don't think anybody really understood what they were doing, but World Liberty Financial's partnership with Chainlink marks a huge step forward. Never before have we been more bullish on crypto or the overall future of DeFi technology. That's what Eric Trump said.
Wow.
So Chainlink says World Liberty Fi is adopting the Chainlink standard to accelerate the mass adoption of DeFi. Inspired by President-elect Donald J. Trump's vision, World Liberty Financial aims to democratize access to financial opportunities. Okay, so maybe that's the use case, to democratize access to financial opportunities. And I remember Donald Trump Jr. was talking about this. He was saying that, like, look, whenever, you know, the family was prosecuted, right?
Yeah.
Prosecuted and persecuted. Like they were, they were and prosecuted.
Yeah, fuck those.
But they were, I mean, people were coming after them. They weren't able to get loans. Like Donald Trump Jr. was saying, look, our family was able to get any loan that we ever wanted to because we paid them all back. You know, we had so many assets under management. They were managing billions and billions of dollars of properties, right? So if something did go wrong, they could, you know, take their properties. Because of the political persecution that was happening to them, they weren't able to get their loans. So a lot of people in the world face this. So I think they're trying to make it easier because it is tough. I mean, right now, if someone who has a net worth of $30,000 wants to take out a $100,000 loan and they have a $650 credit score, they can't do it. So I think what Donald Trump Jr. is trying to do is make money more accessible to people that aren't just rich people that have properties and high credit scores, to make it lending and just all these different like financial opportunities easier for a lot of people. Even Donald Trump Jr. He had a business, I think it was like a hunting business or something, and he woke up one day, the account had like $250,000 in it, shut down, Chase, shut it down.
That's fucking, what is this, fucking Russia, North Korea? That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, so it's just what's happening. So I don't know exactly, like, why don't we know what's happening with World Liberty Financial? I think we need to do a deep dive. I should be a master at this.
We do. I'm not sure about the credit score thing, because the thing is, like, I think that credit score should be big when you're deciding whether or not to like lend somebody money. Like we were just talking about this. I just got my score above 800. And like it took forever, but I fucked it up in my early 20s. And I would never let my early 20s Rodney borrow any money. And I think that credit score can tell you a lot about someone. Now, income is different. Like if your income isn't there, but your credit's perfect, you've always made your payments on time, like you have a thick credit history with different accounts, you can show that you can manage these accounts. I think that should be okay. But I think just like, hey, here's fucking money, I think that's a terrible idea.
Yeah, I think that most people, I would say, are going to have a bad credit score when they're young. Just because you just don't, most people, most people have a bad credit score right now. Like no matter your age, like no matter what your age is, most people have a struggling credit score unless they work on it. Because
if they have good parents that'll open up a credit card for you or something, you can get your credit score high, but you won't have a thick credit file.
My brother does that with his kids. They've had like credit cards and cars in their name, so like they're gonna come out swinging. But most parents don't have good credit, so they're not going to teach those credit skills to. Like when I went to school, bro, I had to take out $35,000 in loans.
Yeah.
And I went to school for 5 years because I redshirted for baseball. And my first year loans started after the fourth year ended. No idea. So I went through my whole fifth year not knowing that I had to repay my loans. I graduate. I had $35,000 in debt. Nope. I had $42,000 in debt because of the interest from the first year, because I didn't make a single payment because I had no idea. Like my dad didn't tell me. The institutions are going to be like, hey, Jake, just so you know, like, I mean, yeah, sure, there's a portal online, but I just assumed, I take full responsibility. I just assumed that it would start after year 5 when I'm done with school. But yeah, it's very easy to get in the hole in America, especially when it comes to credit cards, especially when it comes to loans.
Yeah, student loans are the most like crazy because they're not bankruptable. It doesn't matter if it's $1,000. You can have $100,000 in credit card debt, go to bankruptcy, whatever, and you can get $100,000 loan as a kid, as an 18-year-old, to go to some fucking college out of state. Easy, boom, done, no questions asked. But you can't get a $100,000 car. You can't get $50,000 car without a cosigner. So it's fucked. The school system is absolutely fucked.
Yeah, I think it's wild that student loans. I think Trump will probably do something about them.
We got to.
Yeah, because that's. I mean, why if I take a loan out to start a business that fails, then if I declare bankruptcy, the loans are wiped away. But to go to school, like. And we're doing it to 18-year-old kids, Yeah. It's like, dude, they have when I was 18, I have no idea. I had no idea what was going on with money. Like I just told my story. I ended up $42,000 in debt instead of $35,000 in debt because I didn't pay. And I honestly, I don't even know what I thought. Like my dad never told me like, hey, you have to pay these loans back. I thought it was just free imaginary money. But yeah, I think that the whole college thing really is a scam too. The whole college thing.
Well, I mean, if you're going to school to do some specialized thing like a doctor, it's not a scam. But like, yeah, if you're going to go for like communications or
business,
I don't know. Like, I just
you're better off.
Work at a retailer like a.
I had a business. I think I had I went to play baseball, so it was different. They like changed my degree when I went to University of Kansas to get I had to get like the right credits. So
yeah,
I have a liberal arts degree with a minor in business, and. Yeah, I mean, I went to school to play baseball. That was it. That's the main reason. Baseball and partying. I didn't learn shit in school. A lot of my classes were like art classes, bro. I was studying art from the Italians in the 1860s. Like it's just a waste of money, man. But these schools are making a lot of money. And what's the chat thing? What does the chat think about schools? Is school a scam? Let us know your honest thoughts. I agree with Rodney. If you're going to be a doctor, if you're going to be a lawyer, if you're going to be a teacher, it's probably not a scam, right? Like certain like fields that are selected by you beforehand. But if you're just going to school because you're 18 and you're like, oh, well, I got to go to school so my parents are happy. I mean, look at our video editor, Dom. Dom is
he's gonna kill it, bro.
But he's like, he started a business at like 14. He's already making money. He's traveling around the world making videos, but he's still in school. And I think he went to school just to kind of please his parents. He'll never use his degree. I don't even know what his degree's in. He has a business already.
Yeah.
I mean, he has a business already, and he makes incredible videos. He'll probably do that for the rest of his life. He'll probably have he already has his own marketing firm, and he'll probably never use his degree. But I still do think a degree is good. Even when I started working in sales, in order to get the job interview, you do have to have a degree. So it's good and bad. It depends what you want to do.
A lot of our richest friends, they went to school, but they're not doing what they did for school, and they're just killing it in other things.
I went to school for liberal arts, and I make meme.
You look content. Like a liberal arts guy.
Yeah, well, I was a business degree, but I make meme coin content. Although I did like statistics, economics, business.
Drew makes a good point. It says it teaches you how to think and write. To be honest, it's more than using a degree. True. I mean, it depends how much. Not a lot of the college. It depends what your degree is, but you don't need to write a lot. And I know a lot of people that are like self-teachers that'll read on their own. You read on your own. That'll write on their own. Maybe. So I don't necessarily think that, but I get the point. But maybe high school is just good enough for that. But if you're a self-teacher or self-learner, I mean, you can learn a lot of things on your own. I mean, the internet's ridiculous.
Yeah, YouTube University. That's how I learned about credit cards. Literally.
Me too. That's how I fixed my credit.
Yeah,
the high 400s to over 800. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, my credit game's pretty fucking stupid.
Yeah, mine's getting there.
I mean,
I got 810 yesterday.
That's like great.
850, right?
Let's check.
Yeah, 850.
Nah, I'm probably around 810. Yeah. But it's not about the score. It's more about the.
I think after 750 is a flex.
Yeah, 8's good, but it's more about the.
No, it's about the score when you want to get.
It is for sure, but it's also about so I have 816 right now.
Jeez.
But it's also about the credit limit.
Yeah.
So
that's good too, but
the credit limit's great. Like if you want to make a massive purchase.
Yeah.
How do you even find it? Let's see.
You just go to your revolving credit.
Money. I use Credit Karma. What do you use?
Experian and Credit Karma.
Okay, I can't find
same shit. I mean, the three. Credit Karma does TransUnion and Equifax, and Experian does Experian. So it just depends on what you want to use. But I got 814 actually. Let's go, bullish. And the only my mid category of mine is my age of credit history because I pulled out a new credit card maybe like a year ago. So
yeah, I think anyways, credit cards are good. They wreck a lot of people, really, why do you think credit cards give you all these free points and give you all these travels? Because they make so much money on the interest. And then if you can't pay it, they send it to debt collectors to catch up. But yeah, I would recommend every single person in this world to use credit cards if you can use them correctly. No one should ever pay debit or cash for anything. You should use credit cards and then pay those off with cash. But you should treat your credit cards as cash.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, credit cards they're dangerous. I have family and people I know in massive amounts of credit card debt because the interest is so high on them when you miss a payment. Like, and that's the reason why with any card they get these insane points, because few people are going to actually pay it off and take advantage of those points. Many people are not going to use the points, but roll over the next month with a credit, with some sort of debt, so they have to pay interest, which makes the company money. That's the only reason why they offer these insane benefits. But if you can manage that, I mean, you could literally travel for free. If you're traveling 3-4 times a year, you could travel for free everywhere if you just use your credit card for everything.
Yep, absolutely. It's wild. And Rodney, we're pumping again.
We're moving.
$89,227 Bitcoin. ETH back up to 3,100. Solana back up to 216. I mean, ETH is up 3% on the hour. So since we started, it's up 3%. BNB 634. Dogecoin up 3% on the hour, up to 40 cents. XRP, we might see $1 XRP sooner than later. Cardano back up as well. And what we predicted, guys, like we said, a lot of our predictions have come true on the stream. But I would imagine that we do start to see altcoins run. It just, for some reason, something is not sitting right in my gut, my intuition, where Bitcoin's hitting all-time highs, meme coins are hitting all-time highs, and altcoins are not. So I would not be surprised if Bitcoin continues on the trajectory that's at. Meme coins, you can leave meme coins out of the
altcoins.
The solution. Altcoins will run. I think that ETH is. I think that the same way that people are posting Bitcoin charts. I think that guys, someone clip this and send this to me in 1 month. The same way that everyone's posting all-time highs for Bitcoin, I think that we're going to start to see people do that for ETH and Solana.
Yeah, most definitely. That's what we're starting to see, right? We started to see the entire cryptocurrency market cap increase to $3 trillion because altcoins are running. No matter what you think about meme coins, still the top 100 cryptos are all altcoin and Bitcoin. Like it's still mostly dominated by altcoins. So they're going to push the entire market up, and we'll really know we're in like good times when we start seeing YouTube videos and X videos of people talking about Cardano and XRP and shit like that.
It's coming soon. It's back up to 60 cents. I mean, I made a tweet about XRP, and I really do believe, like I said, and look, I could be wrong, but I think that it's still a meme coin super cycle. Meme coins will run the hardest, but it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. And I'm telling you, it's long overdue for an altcoin run. I really do believe so. What's your card of choice? I like the Amex Business Platinum card. So many reward benefits, right? First off, the one thing I love is that you get access to the airport lounges.
Jake loves this, though.
Yeah, airport lounges. Airport lounges are great. So if you get to a flight early, or you need to go, you get great food, showers, everything like that. Delta lounges. Late checkout, 4 p.m. checkout at hotels, incredible, and you get 5% back on everything. So you make money as you spend money.
Yeah, I just have Chase Sapphire, preferred, and I think 2 other ones, but it's more of the same. You can use the points for everything. Traveling is a big one too. Hotels pay for everything pretty much. It's pretty bullish. Yeah,
Brett's bull posting again. We'd love to see that. Brett on base, bull posting.
Gary on ETH, a gem soon. That's funny.
Brett is heating up for the $10 billion run. What? There was a $640,000 Brett buy.
When?
I believe that's insane. $640K.
Right now? Who's fucking buying Brett?
Dude, someone just put $500,000 into Brett.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
That's bullish.
Yes. Brett is heating up. I believe it's due to the speculation that Brett is the most probable listing for Coinbase as its #1 meme on Base, and that's created the same amounts of impact. I would agree. If I had to make a prediction, like I said, I have no idea, no inside information. I would probably predict that Brett will get listed on Coinbase.
Yeah.
And then you can probably imagine what that would do to the price of Brett, right? Yeah, hypothetically. Yeah. But if I had to predict, because Coinbase, dude, if I'm Coinbase, I love Brett.
Yeah,
they do love Brett. Every time Coinbase Wallet would put out an update, it would have Brett's logo on there. They love Brett. Yeah. I think the timing's right, and I wouldn't be surprised. Once again, here's another prediction for me. Could come true, could not. But just like Paul Garal, the guy that was like saying, "Hey, Frog, Pepe, Whiff," yesterday, he's announcing the listings. I'm not going to be surprised in the next 30 days or so.
30 days, no way. 6 months.
6 months is like more realistic.
Yeah.
But if the markets keep heating up, I wouldn't be surprised if he drops a tweet saying, "What rhymes with Chet?" In his like little kind of weird way to announce tweets. What rhymes with frog
or
dog?
Or isn't there a blue? What's the mascot of Base?
Brett.
Exactly. Yeah.
You got a Zin over
there? 6.
6 is fuck.
Just take him in, take it out, take it in, take it out. Just you leave it in for a little bit, you take it out. You leave it in, you take it out.
Okay.
That's what you do. Yeah. Ready?
Does it in?
Oh, it's a bad day. This day's cursed.
Yeah,
This day's got to be cursed.
well, we're both sick.
Pepe number 13 whiff.
So just guys, just so you know, me and Rodney are both feeling like
shit.
Absolute
dog water. Hot dog water.
But we're gonna stream for you guys. Although tomorrow we will not be streaming, Rodney. I will not.
Yes, Jake will be out. I'll be streaming.
You're gonna be streaming at 11 because I will be going to New York for the UFC fight. But we'll be back on Monday. So Rodney's gonna hold down. Rodney, put on your camera. And you're also doing streams every day at what time?
Yeah, so every day I'm gonna be doing a stream. It's either 7 p.m. EST or 6 p.m. My bad, 6 p.m. EST, or 7 p.m. EST, depending on what the fuck I have going on the day. Because I'm doing a lot in the middle of the day. But I'm gonna be having some sort of late night meme coin stream and stuff like that. And I think we're gonna announce that giveaway soon. We should do $1,000 in Pepe giveaway.
Let's do it. You just bought it on Coinbase. Make it easy.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Pull it back. And also, guys, other announcement. Rodney and I are going to start doing Twitter Spaces.
Yes.
Can we commit to it or no?
The boys are back. Yes, we can. We're going to dominate.
All right. This is on Twitter. It's also on YouTube. But I also love, like, right now, it's you and I. Like, if you're like Gilbert Burns just popped in the stream, we can't just bring him up.
No.
Like on Twitter Spaces, we could be like, yo, what's up, Gilbert? So I really do love that. You know, it's so cool how you can do that. If Gilbert would have popped in, he could have talked, your pop, all these people. So I think we're going to announce that starting next week.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah,
if we feel good.
Get some Twitter Spaces. I think we can commit to 4 p.m. and we can just hang out on the couch, just fucking. But dude, we had the most.
Yeah, we had the best spaces, dude.
We do. Come on.
Can we bottom though? I want to bottom.
No, we're not fucking. Please. We're not David Goxley. Okay? We're not David Goxley.
Please, man.
Yeah.
Guys, I will. I've never bought anything in my life. I'm gonna bought our first Twitter Space. I'm gonna pay like $10,000 and I'm gonna get like 7.5 million people in there.
Oh my god!
And I'm like, yeah, the boys are back. It's all real.
Boys are down.
You forgot about Mog. I mean, I don't know how anyone.
Yeah, we talked about.
I don't know how anyone can. No, we didn't talk about it today, but no one's more bullish on Mog than I am.
Like literally nobody.
I mean, there's probably more people, but I've been bull posting Mog since I found it like 395 days ago.
Yeah.
I always thought it was a cool little emoji. I have DMs with the Mog Twitter account from like literally like 2 days after it launched.
Yeah.
But love Mog. I think it's going to be a decabillion project. It's one of those memes that you just look at and you're like, oh, that's a fun meme.
Yeah.
That's a fun meme.
Yeah. Mog is legit.
So giveaway, or should we announce it today?
I just made a post 23 minutes ago. I said, I'm thinking about giving $1,000 worth of Pepe. Like this post if you would like me to do giveaway. So I put it out there. What I think we should do is follow giveaway. We've been talking about one for a while. Why not give away Pepe? 2 $500 giveaways to 2 lucky winners. And then we'll just do the same thing. Follow me, follow you, follow Pepe. We'll put Pepe in there. And maybe our boy Plasma. He has a lot of the big Pepe community. So maybe follow all 4 of us, and stuff like that. Because Plasma has been so good for the Pepe community. But yeah, we may do something like that. Give back to the community. Just a follow one, tag 2 friends. I'll cook up something sick, but we'll make it sick.
Yeah, I'm all aboard. This is just Twitter popping up. It says some dude from Ireland I met on Rust is fighting with Conor McGregor because he recorded him and his wife fucking.
Who?
Conor McGregor says, "What did you do? What did you do that for, you stupid cunt? Come to see me now, lad. I didn't do anything. I came out for a picture." Call from Conor McGregor.
Wait, what happened?
Send the videos that are going around. I don't have them. I'm not getting them on my phone. Nothing to do with me. Lads are making fake accounts on Twitter, blaming me.
What happened? Some dude from Conor fucking.
I can't shut up.
I'm about to watch the shit out of that.
Nah, hey, I don't know. I don't know if it was someone banging Conor's wife. I think it was someone banging Conor's wife. Is what it said.
Fucking way.
But who knows if it's true. Anyways, good way to end the stream, guys. We love you. I will not be live tomorrow. I'll be in New York. Rodney, you will be live.
Yes,
yeah, Moose said, "What did I walk into?" I don't know. It wasn't meant to pull up. Great space, guys. We'll see you at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Peace. Bye-bye.